Hello chums, update 1.59 is here, and as usual, here's my overview. First up, we have the new cars. All 4 of the new additions are available from Brand Central. The cheapest is the 2012 Suzuki Carry KC, which is a little baby pickup truck priced at 7,600 credits. This K-truck has a 660cc 3-cylinder engine making a rather saddening 47 horsepower, and it weighs in at 710 kilograms. It can be upgraded to a much more respectable 147 horsepower and 624 kilos. For customization, we can slam it to the floor, rather hilariously. The wide body adds some very eBay-looking wheel arch flares. As for the visual modifications, are you ready? If you do not fit the wide body, you get 2 fairly subtle front lip spoilers. For the side, you get a huge aerofoil or wind deflectors for the windows. For the rear, you can either turn the K-truck into a K-van or a mobile food shop. Wing options include a fuzzy aerial, a roof spoiler, or an aerofoil like you'd find on a commercial vehicle. Now, if you do fit the wide body, you get a more aggressive front splitter option at the front. For the side, there's a weird sort of Formula 1 car style underbody, or an aggressive vented side skirt. At the rear, you can remove the truck bed entirely or add an insane roll cage and diffuser combo, and the wing options are the same as without the wide body. There's also some front grille options that include debadging and eyelids, a max power angry eye bonnet, or a fully smoothed front end. And as if that wasn't enough, there's a unique number plate option with a Japanese symbol on it, which I'll assume may be something to do with the food shop, but someone more knowledgeable than me can correct me in the comments. It is worth mentioning that you don't get many wheel choices if you don't fit the wide body. Since it's a 3-cylinder engine, it sounds awesome, but it does require some fine-tuning to actually work once upgraded. Next up is the latest Hotpoint washing machine. Oh, hang on, no. This plastic appliance is the Honda CR-V, available for 46,000 credits. It's a hybrid, but the game treats it the same as an electric car, which means that the already underwhelming 181 horsepower can only be upgraded with an ECU upgrade to 188 horsepower. Yes, you heard that correctly. We can only add 7 horsepower to this car. Reducing the weight from 1,700 kilos to 1,258 does not help matters much either. The wide body option bulks out the craptastic wheel arches. Now, to insult players further, this 188 horsepower shitbox has some insane Pikes Peak style modifications, just like the Hyundai Ioniq 5N or the crap Toyota CHR. To make matters worse still, we are yet again stuck with a CVT gearbox which appears to replicate having 2 gears. Do not buy this turd. Next up is my personal favourite, the Corvette C5 Z06, available for 65,000 credits. It's one of the earliest cars in the real world to use the much-loved LS engine, which can be upgraded from 384 horsepower to 904 horsepower, and the weight can be reduced from 1,409 kilos to 1,099 kilos. The wide body adds some very aggressive flared bodywork. If you don't fit the wide body, the C5 has the usual selection of splitters, skirts, and diffusers available. However, if you do fit the wide body, the aero options effectively recreate the C5R race car. With all upgrades, it also sounds very suitably angry. The final addition is the Ferrari 812 Superfast, priced at 550,000 credits. It's a lot like the F12 that it replaced in real life, but it has more V12 stuff going on for an extra 50 horsepower or so. It starts out at 788 horsepower and 1,525 kilos, and can be upgraded to 997 horsepower and 1,128 kilos, which is more or less exactly the same as the old F12. The visuals are all rather subtle. The wide body flares out the mesh of the bodywork, as with most standard cars in the game. We get a couple of front splitter options, a rear diffuser, a rear lip spoiler, and a big GT wing. The end result is a huge amount of downforce to make this one of the fastest track cars in the game. So, 3 very solid additions and a hybrid washing machine. Next up are the engine swaps, which are as follows. The 1968 Fiat 500 gets the engine from the Honda 2 and 4 concept, so basically a MotoGP engine. The Jaguar F-Type gets the V12 engine from the XJR9 Group C car. The Nissan Fairlady Z432 gets the RB26 DETT from the Skyline R34. The 1995 Carrera Club Sport gets the engine from the 992 GT3 RS, a new engine for use in the game. The Porsche Cayman GT4 and GT4 Club Sport Group 4 cars both also get the same engine. The Suzuki Escudo Pikes Peak gets the twin Hayabusa V8 from the Vision Gran Turismo Group 3 car, interestingly. The Radical SR3 also gets the same Hayabusa V8. Interestingly, the newly added Porsche MDYA engine is also available for the 2021 Toyota GR86. And finally, the Toyota Tundra gets the Demon engine. We also have 3 new events. One is a lightweight K race for the Suzuki Carry at the Eiger circuit. One is an American Clubman Cup race at Interlagos intended for the new Corvette. The last edition is a Ferrari challenge at Deep Forest, meaning that our newly added CRV is left out with no new events to try it out in. What a shame. Sophie AI has also now been made available for the Barcelona GP layout. Some other minor changes have been made, new curations for Scapes mode, conversations in the cafe, etc., but nothing particularly worth mentioning here. So, that was a quick guide to Update 1.59. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you found this video helpful. Please consider liking, subscribing, and touching my bell so you get notified of my future uploads. Take care, and ta-ra.